Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Present electronically.
Isaac Chavez,
Present.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Present.
John Large,
Present.
Robert Stevens,
Present.
Clarence Worthen,
Present.
Eric Woods.
Present.
Okay, next on the agenda, we have the minutes from the January 13th, 2025 regular meeting.
And that was not in your packet. However, I did lay a copy at your station, and the January 30th meeting minutes are not quite ready yet, so we won't be looking at those tonight.
I'll move we approve the minutes of January 13th.
Second.
Roll call please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens,
Aye.
Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, the minutes are approved. Was there any public comments? Did anybody say anything? I do want to welcome just two of you tonight from the Crash Club. Is that what it is? Okay, thank you for being here tonight. You're welcome anytime you'd like to. Okay, next on the agenda is ordinance number 24-34, and this is on second reading.
So this is the ordinance to do the voluntary annexation of that Banderas Point property. As you may recall, most of it was annexed in the city when the annexation occurred last March, but there was a small strip that was not annexed, and they have requested that that portion be added to the city. We have gone through the process that we needed to go through. We introduced it via petition from Banderas Point, and then we did have a public hearing on it, and 14 days has elapsed since that public hearing, so we can move forward with it on second reading if the council so chooses.
Does anybody have any questions?
I'll make a motion, we pass ordinance 2434 on second reading.
I'll second.
Roll call please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens, Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Ordinance number 24-34 passes on second reading. Next, we have ordinance number 25-03, and this is on first reading.
Move to read ordinance 2503 by title only.
Second.
Roll call, please, Carol.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens,
Aye.
Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Additional appropriation ordinance number 25-03. Would you like me to speak to this?
Yes, would you please?
These are for funds that we currently have: ARPA, opioid, unrestricted and restricted, and an insurance reimbursement that State Board of Accounts requires us to appropriate before we can spend, but these are currently existing funds.
Does anybody have any questions?
This is more of a housekeeping ordinance.
If there's no questions, do I have anyone that would like to make a motion to pass this?
So moved.
Second.
Second. Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez,
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw,
Aye.
John Large,
Aye.
Robert Stevens,
Aye.
Clarence Worthen,
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, ordinance number 25-03 passes on first reading. Next, we have ordinance number 25. Is that wrong or right?
04?
You have 3 on here.
Oh, I apologize. It's
Is it
actually
04?
04.
Okay, 04. Okay, and this is on first reading. This is an amendment to the salary ordinance. I didn't know if you would entertain passing this on first and second, suspending the rules, but it's at the council's pleasure.
I'm sorry, what was the ordinance number for this?
2504.
It's got the wrong one on the agenda.
The document itself has the correct number. It's just the agenda was incorrect.
And the two changes on that is adding a supervisor, which we had talked about, to the Parks Department, and also we raised the range of part-time help, and it's between $16 and $19 an hour.
So on page 2, about midway down, park supervisor was changed from 1 to 2. And then on the third page, the fourth line down, part-time, was changed to a range of 16 to 19.
Move we suspend the rules and pass on both readings.
Do we need to read?
We need a motion for title only first.
Just to suspend the rules.
I'll make the motion to read by title only.
Second.
Roll call, please.
I'm sorry, who was the second on that? Isaac. Thank you. Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez.
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
City of Frankfort Common Council Ordinance Number 2504, an ordinance amending and restating Ordinance Number 25-01, employees of the Civil City of Frankfort, Indiana.
Okay, and then Steve made the motion to suspend the rules and pass on first and second.
I'll second that.
Okay, Robert Joe seconds that. Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley. Isaac Chavez.
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Is it wrong on?
No.
Oh,
Look at that. So Isaac.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
is there a question on that?
No, I was just clearing.
Okay,
Okay, I'll move that we pass ordinance 2504 on first and second reading.
do you have a second?
I'll second.
I heard John, if that's okay.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley.
Aye.
Isaac Chavez. Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Aye.
Okay, ordinance 25-04 passes on first and second reading. Next, we have old business. Is there anything that anybody has under old business tonight? Okay, next is new business, and Kimberly Black is here tonight to talk to us about the comprehensive plan and the chances of getting a grant from Okra.
Good evening. It had been mentioned about redoing the comprehensive plan. I talked to the mayor. Okra has in Q1, it's either matching or 80-20, and I'm getting them confused with some of the other grants that Jason has done. But I can get you more information if it's something that you would like me to go after, if you're planning on redoing the comprehensive plan. So I'm just kind of planting the seed and figuring out if it's something you want to move forward with. So kind of opening the floor for discussion or for you guys to talk about it.
Is this a matching grant?
Yes.
What's the mix?
That's where I can't remember if it's matching 1-1 or if it's 80-20. So I can get you guys the information.
We would have to get probably a consulting firm to
Yes.
help us with this, and I don't know, what were you thinking, Kimberly?
You're looking
200,000?
roughly between, when I was pricing them out last year, because I knew that in Q1 that they usually do community block grants, you're looking at about 200 to 250,000. And so obviously, if it's matching, we would be half of that, or we would be 20% of that. And Eric, I will get that to you.
Yeah, I mean, I could clearly see doing a 20% match. You know, a 1-for-1 on $250,000 might be a little much.
It's a little sketchy.
I mean, we've all discussed the need to carry on the comprehensive plan amendments. I think everybody understands we need to do it. Just a question of whether we can afford to
Exactly.
take on a consultant
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I guess it depends. When you find out more, maybe let us know on the match for that.
It says online that a minimum local match of 10% of the total project costs will be required for funding consideration.
For the total project, or is that just to apply, or?
To apply, it won't cost us anything. It's when
Yeah.
we were
Because I think
awarded.
before, when we went after that type of a grant, we had to pass, I think, a resolution or something that said that we would at least give a portion of that, so.
Well, then they
Yeah.
lowered it for this year because if it's 10%.
That's,
Yeah, this is the planning grant program from the Community Development Block Grant funding from the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development to encourage communities to plan for long-term holistic improvement. So I'm assuming that's the correct
That's
one.
the one.
Yeah, so it says that a minimum local match of 10%.
so would you just reach out to some consulting firms
Yep.
and see?
And I can bring you guys something at the next council meeting, or you can email it out so you can digest it before the next council
Do you know
meeting.
what the deadline is on the?
It'll be in
Okra?
March, so they'll open
March.
it the end of February, and I usually have about 2 weeks to get everything combined and then presented, so.
Okay. Would you like for her to go ahead and move forward on it, or?
Well, I mean, do we have consensus of the council? Because if we do, I mean, we really should have that resolution ready to roll for the next meeting.
I agree, and 10% is a lot better than the 20%.
Yeah, I mean, we don't
So-
really know at this time what the cost, but let's say
Yeah.
250,000, so it'd be 25,000 for,
I'd be a little hesitant on 50/50. That's
yeah, that would be
pretty good
significant.
chunk, yeah.
Yeah, that would be
not sure I'd want
significant.
to do that too quick.
And I think it's possible that the pit board or chamber could help us on that as well. That when we spoke about that, they had some monies, not a lot, but they had some that they may be willing to put towards that match.
And then if we could do that, get a resolution ready. I think we have to do something just to make the commitment that,
It'd be a commitment letter of if we are awarded, we'll pay up to X amount. So I can put a packet together for everyone
Appreciate that.
with a couple different consulting firms, and then put the Okra grant in there as well for details, and then you guys can kind of make those decisions.
is that okay? Is everybody okay with that?
Okay.
I'm doing a lot of different grants at the moment, so I'm getting them confused on who's 20, who's 50, who's matching, who's in kind. So I apologize for that, but,
Okay.
all right?
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Kimberly. Uh-huh. Also, I would like to introduce our interim parks and interim street department superintendents. They're interim for 60 days, and everything works out, then we're going to give them the oath of office. And so we have Ryan Edgar at the Parks Department, and then Brian Kilman at the Street Department. So
Cool.
thank you for taking on these challenges. So I met with them several times, and we've also talked about some expectations, what I expect out of them, and some things moving forward with the Parks Department and Street Department. So I look forward to working with you.
Cool.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Good deal.
Yep. Next, interlocal agreement.
So the county approached the city regarding the funding for PIP, which is Partners in Progress. The county had been funding it, but their purpose really is economic development, and they asked if the city would participate in funding. So they have requested that the city would pay for half of the funding and the county would pay for the other half of the funding. So I have prepared an interlocal agreement which addresses that and essentially says that the city will pay for half of it, and it would come out of the EDIT funds.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
It would come out of the EDIT funds.
So we would never actually see that. They would just take it before it was ever distributed to the city. We would have some say then on the budget. I think it's the mayor, is it one council member, Eric, is that
One
correct?
council member and then one council appointment.
Appointment, and then the county as well would have like a commissioner, a county council, and an appointment as well. So right now, all the budgeting is done through the county. It would probably continue to be that way, but we would have input because we would have representation, so.
So we're good, that's what we're getting out of that's what we're getting out. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
John, this would essentially create a new economic development board that would govern the work of the economic development director more so. And the way it was kind of set up, I'm not sure if the interlocal speaks to it, I don't think it does, but
I don't see,
you know, this new pit board made up of elected and appointed officials, you know, its job would be to carry out the economic development of the city and the county. and maybe the original PIP was intended for something like that in the past, but I think it's kind of gotten away from its original intentions. So the idea here is to take advantage of the opportunity really that was created by the county wanting to step back on it a little bit and allow Frankfurt to really have some say in it. And I think it's certainly in our best interest. The mayor and I both agreed on that when we were talking with the county officials. You know, and the beauty of it is if it doesn't work, then we back away from it and
Yeah.
do something else. But I think it's our best option that we have right now. And it really allows us better communication in our economic development. And I think everybody would agree that, you know, we've been needing that.
Kind of gets our foot in the door. Okay.
Eric and Alicia and myself have met with the county several different times on this to make this what we felt would work best for the city and the county with this change.
What's this going to cost us, Mayor?
I think it's around 100,000, wasn't it? A little over 200,000. And it would be taken out of our distribution before it ever gets to the city. Currently, we're not giving anything towards,
So we're talking about coming out of our, from the treasurers?
yeah, it's before the
Before we get
distributions.
our appropriations?
Yeah, well, before the distribution's ever made. Yeah,
They
So
don't
we-
see it, so
yeah.
that's okay.
Okay.
Which, to me, is the best way to do that anyway. It's easier than us trying to bring it
Yeah,
in and
come up with-
appropriating. it. Yes, yes. So once their budget is
So
set.
when does this start? With the spring disbursement?
So both the county and the city would have to approve it, and then after that, that's when it would start. So,
Okay, but it come from the March disbursements of tax funds?
It's-
June would be the next distribution.
yeah.
Because it's
only
only
annual.
edit distribution.
When is that?
The tax collections are in May and November every year, and then the auditor has 30 days to distribute whatever funds are collected. This is the state distribution, though, so
This is the edit, yeah.
I will have to double check and see exactly when we get that.
Okay.
Does anybody have any other questions or?
So, you just need consensus on this, or do you,
We need to have a motion to approve it.
so motion made?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Steve Beardsley,
Aye.
Isaac Chavez.
Aye.
Taylor Crenshaw.
Aye.
John Large.
Aye.
Robert Stevens.
Aye.
Clarence Worthen.
Aye.
Eric Woods.
Okay, the interlocal agreement passes, and I believe then, are they gonna pass it there, or check into it at their next meeting? Do you know?
I'm not sure when they're going to pass it, but I do know that we sent the agreement to the county, and from my understanding, the folks over there have looked at it and they're comfortable with it. So I
Okay.
assume it will come at their next meeting, but I don't know for sure.
Okay. Is there any other new business? Anybody have anything else? I'll take the motion.
Motion made.
So moved, or second.
Okay, thank you. And thank you